Okay, we're on Sotah Perek Zayin, Mishnah Hey. So one of the things that we learned that has to be said in Hebrew were the brachot and klalot, the blessings and the curses of that the Kohanim gave the Jewish people when they went into the land of Israel on Har Gerizim and Har Eival. Okay, so brachot and klalot case. And where do we know this from? How do we know that they had to say it in Hebrew? Kevan she'avu Yisrael et Yarden, when the Jewish people crossed over the Yarden. Uba'u el Har Gerizim el Har Eival sheb'Shomron. They came to Har Gerizim and Har Eival in the Shomron. That's what we call it. In the Shomron, shebitzad Shechem, she'etzel Elonei Moreh. That's near Elonei Moreh. It's near Shechem, right near Elonei Moreh. Shnei Ma'arz, it says, Halohema be'eva HaYarden. So let's look at those psukim. Okay, we're now in Dvarim Perek. Yud Aleph. And here, we're going to see here the explicit commandment as is in the Torah. The Torah says, V'haya, Moshe Rabbeinu says, V'haya, ki v'yacha Hashem Elokecha la'aretz asher ata v'shama l'rishta. When you will come to inherit a land, to come to the land that you have come to inherit. V'natata da bracha al Har Gerizim, v'taklala al Har Eival. You should put the bracha, the blessing on Har Gerizim, and the curse on Har Eival. Where are they? Halohema be'ever HaYarden. They're beyond the Jordan. Acharei derech mevo hashemesh, behind the way of going down of the sun. Be'eretz hakanani yoshe ba'arava, mul hal-gigal, etzel Elonei Moreh. Okay, and right near Elonei Moreh. So, let's see if we can find it. Okay, let's go on. Here is Elonei Moreh. Elon Moreh. This is in the Shomron. Here is Har Bracha. Here is Shechem. Shechem is in a valley you can see between these two mountain ranges. So if nowadays, we don't really go to Shechem. Kever Yosef is there. You have to have army accompaniment. But you do go to Har Bracha, and people do go, if you look carefully, if you want to go to Har Gerizim, you can go to Har Gerizim. Here is Har Gerizim. You can see it right here. You take the bus stop. This is where the Shomronim, they do their Korban Pesach every year. It's like a tourist site. And you take the bus will take you all the way to this, this overlook, this overpass. You can see it on Google, etc., etc. This is Har Gerizim. So one of them was on the mountain. You see the mountain range. It goes all the way down. You see the Har Gerizim is on the top of a mountain. And Har Eival, let's see if we can find it, is right here on the other side. There's nothing really over there, Har Eival. But you can see there's these, so the Kohanim were in the middle. And half the Jews were on Har Gerizim and half the Jews were on Har Eival. And there they gave the brachot and the klalot. Okay? So it says, Halohema be'eber Yarden, U'lahalal omer, Vaya'avor Avram ba'aretz ad mechom Shechem ad Elon Moreh. Ma Elon Moreh amur lahalan Shechem. So just like Amur, Elon Moreh, Shechem, Elon Moreh, and Avraham Avinu is Elon Moreh Shechem. Right here also it says Elon Moreh, and therefore, Af Elon Moreh amur kan Shechem. So therefore the Torah says, Shisha Shvatim alu l'rosh Har Gerizim. 6 Shvatim were in Har Gerizim. The Shisha alu l'rosh Har Eival. And 6 of them went up to Har Eival. Okay, let's look at in Dvarim Chav Zayin. Dvarim Perek Chav Zayin. We'll go back to our Psukim. Dvarim, chapter 27. Psukim, Yud Bet and Yud Gimel. The Torah says explicitly, Moshe says, Elu yamdu levarech et ha'am al Har Gerizim, which was, and then Elu yamdu Har Eival. See, here are Har Gerizim and Har Eival. So we had 6 on Har Gerizim and 6 on Har Eival. V'hakohanim v'alevim v'aron umdim lemata be'emtza. The Kohanim, the Levim, and the Aron were in the middle. HaKohanim mekivim et Aron. The Kohanim surrounded the Aron. V'alevim et the Kohanim. The Levim surrounded the Kohanim. V'choyisa mikan u'mikan. And all the Jewish people were on each side, on the mountain, on one mountain, the other mountain. It says in Yoshua, V'chol Yisrael uzkeinav b'shotar. They did it. They followed Moshe Rabbeinu's commandment in Sefer Yoshua. The elders and the shotrim, the policemen, the judges, v'shoftav omdim mizeh u'mizeh la'aron. Okay, they stood on each side of the Aron. Okay, they stood around, and then it says neged kohanim nosei Aron bit Hashem, and opposite the kohanim. That's the end of the pasuk. Then havchu pneihem klapei Har Gerizim upatchu bi bracha. So they started. They turned their faces toward Har Gerizim, and they said the bracha. Okay, what are the brachot and the klalot? This is also in Dvarim Chav Zayin. Okay, it says in the brachot. Okay, Arur ha'ish asher yaseh pesul l'maaseh. So where's the bracha? Arur makle aviv imo. So where's the bracha? So the answer is, first they started the bracha. Baruch ha'ish asher lo ya'aseh pesach u'masecha. Let's go back to the pasuk for a second. Arur ha'ish asher ya'aseh pesach u'masecha to avad Hashem. The first arur is, cursed be the man who should make a graven image, the abomination of God, etc., etc. So the Mishnah says, no, first the Moshe Rabbeinu said bracha. Baruch ha'ish, blessed the person asher lo ya'aseh pesach u'masecha. Okay, ve'elu onu onim amen. And both sides, so they said it very loud, and both sides said amen. Hafchu p'nehem klape har Eival, so then they turned to Eival, u'patchu b'klala, and then they did the curse. Arur ish asher ya'aseh pesach u'masecha. Meaning every arur that appears in Devarim Chav Zayin, first they said a bracha, and everyone said amen. And then they said the klala, the curse, and ve'elu omim amen. Ad shegamrim brachot v'klalot. And until they finished the brachot v'klalot. And then they're not done. Why? Because Moshe Rabbeinu told them that they had to take these stones, they had to take special stones, and they had to build a mizbeach. They take stones and build a mizbeach, and made them with seed, with mortar, with seed is limestone, with lime. Let's see, it's Dalet Hey, okay? Vayav Abrachem, here with same parak, Chav Zayin, Dalet Hey. Vayav Abrachem et Yarden, when you go pass over the Jordan, Takima ta Avranim Elu, you take these stones, Asher Anochim Mitzavchet Hayom Be'ar Eival, you establish them on Har Eival, V'sadata Otam Basid, and there we go, plaster them with plaster. Ubanita Sham Mizbeach L'Hashem Elokecha, Mizbach Avanim, you should build an altar of God, Avanim Shleimot, etc. V'zavachta Shlamim, you offer peace offerings, V'samach L'fnei Hashem Elokecha. You also have to take big stones, okay? So therefore, Achar Kach Hiviu et Avanim, Ubanu et HaMizbech, then they brought the stones and built the Mizbech, V'sadu Basid, and plaster them. V'katvu alav et divrei Torah b'shivim lashon, and they wrote, you should write, Be'er Heitev, it says you should write on those stones, you have to write on them, right? In Be'er Heitev, Shne'amar Be'er Heitev, you have to write on them the Torah. Be'er Heitev, where is that in the Pasuk? Let's go back to the Pasukim for 1 second. Okay? Here we are. V'katavta et ha'alavanim. On these stones that you take, you should write, et kol divrei Torah azot Be'er Heitev. We should very plainly write upon these stones the word of this law, very plainly. What does it mean, Be'er Heitev? Says the Mishnah. You have to write the Torah in 70 languages. They wrote the Torah out in 70 languages on these stones. You gotta find these stones. Why should you write it in 70 languages? Bichtav shel shivim umot. You have to write in the language of all 70 nations. So that anyone who wants to come should come and learn the Torah. That our job as the Jewish people to promote the values of the Torah to the nations of the world. That the nations shouldn't be able to say, we didn't know where to learn Torah. No, that's not how that works. We have to teach them the Torah. You write it in the 70 languages, it's open to everyone, which is a responsibility of ours. And they took those stones, they put them in their place in the Gilgal. There, that's where they put the Gilgal. So that's the process. There's many other opinions. I just want to know, this is short Mishnah. There's many other opinions of how the process of where they did the stones, how many stones there were. That's for another time, not for a Mishnah Shir on Masechet Sotah. We'll stop here. As we always do, we'll dedicate our learning to my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.